Раз. А, блять, я звук включу. А, включу. Прикольно. То есть можно тусовку не включать? Прикольно. Можно тусовку не включать? Прикольно. Прикольно. Точки не протер. А может так и лучше? Не буду видеть закрытых ресиверов. Гоу. Вроде все поставил. Так. Надеюсь, Мага, ты меня не слышишь. Или слышишь, поэтому ты молчишь. А, ты носки выбираешь. Блять, носки, конечно, это важно. Ну, что мне показывать? Поехали.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And it brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now the third-year man, Najee Harris. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Third-year man. А что мне предлагает ему уже тогда продлить контракт? Не рановато?
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. On the draw, it's Harris. And they get him down
Хорошо, что дернулся он.
across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Наш кабол, это хорошо.
Pick it now on first down. Setting up the screen, Harris.
Холдинг.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Деклайн. Нахера.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Нахера нам такое акцептить?
On second down, this is Harris. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. The Steelers entering play looking for win number 4 on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard gain. You look at this Jaguar defense. Right now, they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass. So 4th from the bottom, Charles.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes.
Когда-нибудь красиво сложно сыграть. Последний раз 3-4
holding him for a short gain.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Pickett back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
Отлично.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. He was brought down by Foyesade and Lewican.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
They'll send Austin in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
This
one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
No
gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
Пошел. Блядь. Сука, обидно.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Boswell's kick is
Обидно.
good. Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. A pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start, because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Блин, ты меня же
bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Опять не проверил скорость соперника.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk.
Ну поймать-то можно.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Бля, опять кавер 3.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Lawrence to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Так, едем дальше.
Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Here's Austin. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. A very solid gain of 20.
Ты там не кричишь, я до цифр не дошел, я перед ними встал. Крестик я с испугу нажал, можно было, конечно, побегать.
Harris running straight ahead. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Мам, да, извини. Ну, просто я обычно после тачдауна это говорю, а тут филдгол получил. Бля, я же хотел изучить, какие там опшены были. С забегом.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping the second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Pickett gonna bootleg it. Sliding out of the pocket. Give him a couple on the scramble in 2nd down.
Блять, я не смотрел даже на открытку. Я решил бежать и бежал.
Second down and 8. Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
Ну, Терман точно. Лёх, не против всех это не работает. Есть еще люди, которые давно не играли, конечно, это много извиняет, и которые не читают эту штуку. Против тебя не надо, против кого-то надо. 10-0.
as they kick it away.
Бля, с пивом реально веселее. Если каждую игру пить пиво, можно спить. Меня вот никто не смотрит. Может, поэтому они запьют.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away.
Я подумал, Рафика дадут, блядь.
Scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Lawrence to throw.
Как он это принял? А, не принял. Не было ни гроша, а тут 2 зрителя. Один. Так легче.
Second and 20. Now Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder can you get out of it, and that flips the other way too when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. We're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now Austin.
А, блядь. Запутался.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Все неплохо.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Блин, была такая штучка у меня. Что-то там с 2 апострофами. Шегин, Сволов, какая-то херня.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 last time.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesana.
Перехват.
And the Jaguars
Закрыт он
will
был.
take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Блять, я не то нажал. Челлендж хотел сделать и слишком не умел.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Draw play, ETN. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Play action, Lawrence. That is caught. And it'll be touchdown, but not before he does pick up the first. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
I threw an interception yet again.
They're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Pushes him over. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. And they'll go again with ETN. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Second and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's ETN. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. So Lawrence will exit, and out comes Brandon McManus for the Jaguar field goal. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So, Charles, they get to the first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball
the interception
what's the
was
first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. Yeah. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after
перекрыл.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage,
They want
they may
another
cut
pick.
down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Pickett looking to throw on second down. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
Okay.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards that time for number 19.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On the give, this is Harris. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second and 9 from the 44. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Pickett.
Ну, блядь!
They're going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Fucking drop.
4th down. Here's Presley Harvin on to punt. Back deep for Jacksonville, the dangerous Jamal Agnew. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
Ай-яй-яй.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Lawrence. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Бросил зону,
Down
сука.
way up close to the 40 at the 39. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's Lawrence.
А перехватить.
Bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Lawrence. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Again, it's Lawrence. Etienne bringing in another one. And he will have a Jaguars first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Play action. It's Lawrence. He's going to launch it for Washington.
Ну, наконец.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mika.
Ну, наконец-то. Эндлик.
Will take over here just shy of the 30. And Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
If maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing, maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders, who knows what it could be. He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
I just said it in the first quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down the 16-yard line.
Second
The first thing across my mind is why didn't they just sit on
I
the
just
lead
disturbed
and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
he was running. The route should be different.
Now,
Okay.
you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Stupid,
Yeah, you
stupid,
changed the
stupid,
momentum of the
stupid.
game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
That was stupid. Okay.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he's brought down. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Why did I play it at all?
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne there to make the grab. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game.
Should have just ended the second quarter and forget about it.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
And now I give it another try.
Offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Should have been still 10-0. And I started after 2 good drives, started to play really stupid.
In motion right is Austin. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Pickett. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Okay. Relax, take it easy.
And we welcome you back live
there is
now
nothing you
inside
can
the
do.
booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. With a fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him
100 yards.
through anyway. They're fortunate
66,
to get a
36.
yard out of that one.
And 10-10. Relax, 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 relax.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Lawrence will throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Like that. Thank you. Thank you.
Here's another interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Let's play our game.
Coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
No
He
risk.
only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Darius Williams in there to make the tackle.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
2nd and 5. On the delay, here's Harris. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10.
A nice carry by Harris, who had tougher sledding than in his Pro Bowl rookie season, but still topped 1,000 yards as a Steeler sophomore. As Pittsburgh tries to climb back to the top of the AFC North, he remains a player that their offense relies on.
Bля, I like it. Maybe I'm stupid.
Now here's another carry for Harris, and he'll fight forward on the straight ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now Pickett will look to pass it. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
No, the counter. Holger, wie geht's dir? Fühlst du besser? Fühlst du dich besser?
A run with Harris out of the shotgun, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if you're
I have the colleague of mine having corona today in my team.
You'll take that every single time.
It's getting closer and closer.
Trying with Pickett here on 3rd down.
Ah, I too sped. Too late. I saw him opening. Too late to cross.
Sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try. Made his first. This now from 42 yards. No good. He missed it left, and we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. Well, close game, 2nd half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far.
That's where beer is not helping at all.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot.
And ETN going to have a Jags 1st down up to the 47-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. On 1st down, Lawrence.
Oh!
Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And you know, you and I praise tight ends in today's game a lot for being just like a bigger body wide receiver. Boy, a play that long from that
That's how
position,
you
you
lose
just
the
didn't
game.
used to see that as much.
No, you were really just counting on the tight end position to catch the football and get what they got on the catch. And now it's the run after the catch that makes them so dangerous. Hard to bring those big guys down when they get rolling.
Couldn't bring him down here.
Lesbian. Okay, maybe.
After the touchdown, Cook
Oh,
now
that
to
was
kick
bad.
this one away.
That was bad.
Fair catch going to be taken.
That
And
changes
this will be
the
moved
plan.
out to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Harris. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Pickett going to bootleg it. Rolling to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Pickett sets up play action. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the 1st down.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive. And they're off to a fast start here.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And Pickett going to move his guys around. They hand this off to Harris. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run again with Harris. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. stop short of the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Steelers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Pickett will look to throw it here. This is caught by Robinson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 26. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. This is Harris.
Power
ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They can probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
Run.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down at 7. This is Harris. And he is close to the first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 19-yard line.
He's smart.
Charles are trying to protect this lead. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Mm-hmm.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. On the ground, it's Harris. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. 77 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten him down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Now Pickett. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown.
Ну, он одного его бросил. Goal line formation. Hop, I changed just to pass it on him. He was just standing all alone there.
We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied.
Boom, we say a bit later. We need defense. We need defense. And now it's going slower. Now interception. Yeah, we definitely need an interception. Oh, you didn't know how to play. Oh, whoa. The last game against him. I scored a pick 6 in the last seconds. And then he came back and won in overtime. I shouldn't be scoring the pick 6 and then I would have won. I was leading by 1 point or so. Okay, no cover 1 yet again. Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All time after the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here because that D-line has a nose over the center. and it has the two defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers, and if the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Lawrence.
Okay.
That will be incomplete as
Okay.
well.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. First and throws into tight cover. He's already picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And now will come the offense as they take over.
You got to be careful.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. They fire this one quickly to Austin. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Yes, but it's still my DL is good, so it could be stoppable. But 2nd and 3, I would have gone for another run and then for a pass, but that's his decision.
Now Harris.
Reach. First down.
Right at the 30 here. 83 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Pickett. Setting up the screen, Harris.
He was reading it.
Defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Still too early to pass.
Now 2nd and 9. A give to Harris. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Here's 3rd down and 5. Pickett back to throw. Throw, but incomplete. defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble, but theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. Here's first down. Now ETN to start the drive. Stopped here for no gain, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Lawrence. Third and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you're doing. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. 11. Lawrence. He can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's definitely the goal. It's very loaded in here.
Pickett to throw. On the move to his left.
Блять, зачем? Блять, не туда все нажал, сука! Перенервничал.
And now it's 3rd. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
Was too nervous. Played really stupid. Really stupid play.
Also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Come on.
Here now, 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
Блять.
That's incomplete.
No.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation.
Usually play on 2nd down. At least not an interception, but
there's no decision to be made in my estimation.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Agnew now to return. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Да, здорово. Мы тут творим хуйню по всей земле.
He'll drop that underneath DTN. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Да просто пиздец. Просто пиздец. Играю хорошо, потом начинаю творить хуйню. Он вообще решил только в Этьена поливать? Блять, ну давайте держать тогда юзер.
Throwing now, Lawrence. And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out.
I will not survive second overtime in a row. It's not in a row, but still not survive.
Was sitting in the 3rd row.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Lawrence.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his own. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw.
Как? Это перехват должен был быть.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11
seconds
remaining in the ball game. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Handoff running left is ETN. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This from long, very long range.
Overtime.
There won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and that changes everything here in OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, Parker.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death.
Бля, за комментариями не видел, что я выбираю. Хорошо, что он выбрал прием, блять, в овертайме.
So it's the Steelers who will have the first chance to go down and score in overtime as we are back underway.
Так, блять. Мага, что за хуйня, понимаешь? Против админа играешь? А, ты сам админ. Но все равно, блядь.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the...
Блядь, санитарная пауза. I need to go to the toilet, sorry. Where is my guy?
Meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again.
Да, блядь.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Pickett with the first throw of overtime.
Yes.
Yes.
Lucky bastard. This could have been intercepted.
This game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Harris running straight ahead.
Давай, давай, родной, давай!
He'll take this down inside the 25. 124 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. He continues to be effective running the football. A big reason that they have.
Slotsky mod on.
One of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not?
Блять. Ольга, if you are still here, you don't have enough of nerves to play this game, I would say. I mean, I'm really absolutely emotionally, I don't know what. Да, блядь! Холдинг. Okay, we play our game.
You might have that 3 and 30 pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
I will play power.
They face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They run again with Harris. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking,
2 minutes.
raking,
Sorry,
trying to
mother.
knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert.
Хуйню творю. Не, в пизду.
On the give, this is Harris. And that's not going to
I was afraid to pass here. I was afraid.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Собаки никто не сыпал, я еще играю. Блять!
Changes everything here in OT.
Oh, that's so deflating, Brandon, because you know he was thinking to himself, just give me a shot. Just put us in a position.
Там же минимальный был этот.
But this kick not on target, and we'll keep going here.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. But we've got it now because wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return. You can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
First throw of overtime for Trevor Lawrence. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up. But in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about
Это уже добавленное время. Я должен был забить просто и ждать его атак. А я промазал.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. A timeout called for by the defense. It'll be their timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. Here's Logan Cook now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. Fielded at about the 28. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. All right, Charles, so this offense, they need to mount something here. Time is dwindling. They can't get anything going on this drive. This one might end in a tie.
Yeah, that clock putting a little extra pressure on them, right? So now, as you look at the playbook, what are you breaking out? Is there something you haven't used before? Is there something you used earlier that you can go back to? Or can one of you guys just make one of those big-time plays that decides this game?
It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by and he's able to get it back to right around the 20.
Тут я бросил перехват за 13 секунд. I didn't want to draw this one. Я не хотел играть ничью.
That fighting spirit, those fighting plays that got them back into it, maybe a little too aggressive there, throwing the interception, and now they've opened the door to get beat by a field goal coming back.
Да бей, хули. Fuck. No, beer is tough.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
You should have scored my chance.
Comes here in the waning seconds of this
2 missed field
overtime
goals.
as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner.
And I don't have a timeout to freeze it.
So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. This to win it in overtime. And off the upright, and it caroms in.
Блять, оно вошло! Сука!
Is good, and that writes a crazy finish to this one. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a
Две штанги, 2 posts and in.
Oh, the trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd is going to be. They just used
Thanks for watching.
Came in full confidence, believed in themselves,
That was weird.
and got it done.
So for
Incredible, I agree.
They snap out of their doldrums and improve to 2-6 on the year. And
I lost myself again and again.
At it again. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, it's loss number 3 for them on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Okay.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.